Welcome back, everyone. This is Dark Silence from Dark Silence Reviews. This is what to do once you get to Liurnia. This is the second area I left you guys off in. I recommend that you go to the south first. Honestly, this place is probably like mid-level tier area, but you could always double back or whatever. But if you're in the area, I have a guide up on how to get past the gate here uh, that I'll be putting down today also. But for the most part, uh, I would say go for the gray sites first. There's a couple gray sites heading into here. In this area, there's going to be like a really strong, quick enemy, so be careful with this one and this area. All these little spots right here have like either an item, they look like little squares, an item, or somebody to talk to, a couple quests. You're going to want to make your way up into the rubble over here. There's a couple, little spots to explore. A lot of items littered across the whole area. Up here, this is going to be blocked, but you could refer to my other video in order to check that out. There's going to be a church up here. This is for PvP uses. This is more PvP section. Basically, it gives you more information and more fingers in order to invade and stuff, and more backstory. Be careful with this area. There's a guy that gives blood loss, so you want to watch it there. Before I continue, I want to make sure you understand that this is just a suggestion, and just kind of help me out with the map here, especially if you're new. There is a turtle puzzle up here to the north. I have a solution for this also. Probably want to check that out. Um, there in this area, you'll have two bosses with two achievements you're going to want to take out. It's actually not that hard of a place, but they're very magic using, so you're going to want to watch it there. There's a tree that you can fight down here. But just watch it. I would suggest coming in to do this solo. They can be a little tough, but they usually use the same moves over and over again. After you fight a couple trees, you kind of like know what to do. I believe there's another puzzle right here. I'm not really. It's basically most of these puzzles are the same way, the same solutions. Just gotta look around. Around these areas right here, these little circles, I haven't finished them, but they usually end up being like these extra little bosses, like in this one, where you fight. Be careful with those areas because some of the bosses are really, not so much bosses, but they're like other tarnished, and they have some pretty powerful skills and attacks, so watch it there. You got some crystal caves in this area. You can mine for like smithy materials. There's another one up here. On this side of the area, don't worry about that. There's a teleportation device in before you hit the Renala boss on the first floor. That'll take you to this Church of Vel. So don't worry about that. You'll get there on this side of the continent, and then you'll be able to explore it after. There's another tree right here, another mine, and another church right here. There's a boss up and around this way. There's a mine down here. You just gotta follow the whole ravine down and then curve your way through the checkpoints and up and around, and then it takes you to the magma boss. Let's see. There's another boss up here, but I'll talk about it more once I actually get it complete. And we got another video I described how you get into the whatever and into the academy right here, so check out that video. That should help you out there. There's a nice little exploration area here. You probably want to pick up a couple items. Remember to hit all these little circles up. They always have an item or something in there. This is a crazy village here too. I believe I did a video also in this area. So check out that video also. It'll like uncover some of that stuff that I dropped in there for the armor pickup. We got a couple more crystals and caves. A lot of these bosses are going to be very magic using, so make sure to take not only like a magic weapon, but like something to defend yourself against certain elements and stuff. But yeah, that about covers what you can do in this area up north. There's another way up and around it. Once you get to this top part right here, from teleportation, which is going to be the Church of Owls, you can kind of explore this area and head up to the upper part. Remember, if you get to this part of the map, it's going to be really super tough. So expect to be maybe 80 plus in order to like really explore these areas without dying. Going past this bridge right here, you're in the territory in which everything is a boss, and everything's gonna kill you really, really disgustingly. So just keep that in mind. That's the next area. I'll cover that area later. But for the most part, that's about all of Liurnia. There's probably a couple other little extra areas that you can explore, and other little checkpoints that I might have missed, maybe a couple here and there. But for the most part, I got it pretty explored here for you guys. This is just kind of a suggestion on what you could do in this area. Hopefully that helps you out a little bit with direction. I do recommend that you go to the southern continent. It's a lot easier, and it'll be more towards your level. I feel like some of the areas are very color coded. This is like medium level versus like lower tier level down here. The first continent is basically, out the gate beginner mode areas. So probably want to stay in those areas. Anyhow, hopefully this guide helped you out. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. If you have any other extra little drops for everybody else, feel free to drop them in there. As I do not have everything completed in this area, probably maybe missing like a couple things, but for the most part, that's about what you're probably going to remember. There's 2 achievements in this area for the bosses, and there's one up north, and that's for this area. Happy gaming, everyone. Please like, share, follow, subscribe if you like this video and it helped you out a little bit. And happy gaming, everyone.